Hello everybody, my name is Brian and welcome to Video Game News for Monday, June 15th. So last week we had the PlayStation 5 reveal, which announced a bunch of new games. We got to see the actual physical console of the PlayStation 5, what it's going to look like, some of the specs. We got almost everything except for the price, which hopefully we'll be getting soon, soon enough at least. So there's a whole bunch of stuff there. You guys, I'm sure you've checked it out already. There's been a bunch of funny memes online, of the PlayStation 4 looking like a duck bill and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, it's been a crazy week in video games. So I'm not going to necessarily go over anything that was released on the PlayStation 5 or announced rather on the PlayStation 5. I'm going to maybe make a video later today that's just going to go over the trailers of the games I'm most excited for on the PlayStation 5. So look for that later today. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into this news. So the first story I got for you is just a game that wasn't teased last week that is actually a newly teased. It's actually not teased. This is more of a leak. So Control 2. There has been a job posting for Control 2. Basically, it's something of what's the name of the position? It's something that's like, it definitely is something more than just a DLC. It's like senior producer. So there will be some DLC with Control, so people are thinking, well, maybe this was just for the DLC for Control, but that's most likely already in the works. It's probably not getting a senior producer for some DLC from a game that's already out. This is most likely a whole new Control game, and if that's the case, I would not be surprised. This game is so stylish. It just markets really well. The big bold letters of it, the really cool universe that it's in, and it has the connection to Alan Wake, which is just a cult classic for a lot of Xbox users. So this is really exciting. Control, it's a pretty good game. I'll be honest with you, I bought it and I did not beat it just because I kind of got not lost, but just kind of fell off after 10-15 hours. It's a good game. It just didn't hold my interest. Sorry, but I will eventually go back and finish it, I believe, because it's a good game. So yeah, that being said, this game also supports ray tracing on PC, so this is going to be a looker, I'll tell you what, on the new consoles. So be on the lookout. That's exciting. And let's move on to the next thing. So this is interesting. So PlayStation 5 will outsell the Xbox Series X, predicts out analysts. So I mean, I don't have much to say about this. This is just what people, supposedly people that do this for a living, suppose that, hey, the PlayStation's going to outsell the Xbox. And I'm pretty sure the PlayStation has outsold the Xbox every single time by a long shot, because the PlayStation sells in Japan, and where the Xbox sells like nothing in Japan. Like the Xbox is just abysmal. Nobody in Japan likes it. They're all traditional, want their PlayStation, their Japanese-made Sony PlayStation, and their Nintendo. So Xbox just sells horrible in that market, and that's a huge market. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Xbox does not do that well in the European market as well. I don't have those numbers in front of me, but it's interesting because the Xbox is an American-made console, and we know that because it's Microsoft, but you don't. Like, if you think about that, Sony and Nintendo, they're not American-made consoles. So it's kind of like America's flagship in the gaming industry, and it does well in America. There's, the console war, but other places, it's not even a war. It's more of like an MMA fighter pushing over, a second grader or something. So of course, it's going to outsell the Xbox. You didn't need to have any analysts. But you know what? Let's say this. Do you think the Xbox will outsell the PlayStation domestically in America? Because, hey, maybe that might happen. Who knows? But anyways, let me know in the comments what you think. I think the PlayStation 5 is going to trounce it, especially after this reveal last week. It was received very well. I'll just say that. Okay, so this next story, Star Wars Squadron confirmed. This is so exciting. So this was not released with all the trailers last week with the PlayStation 5 reveal, because it's not a PlayStation 5 game. It is a EA game. Well, it might be on PlayStation at some point. Actually, I'm pretty sure it will be on PlayStation. It was leaked on the PlayStation Store back in March. But anyways, it has been officially announced. I'm just super excited because I love games like Rogue Squadron 2 on the GameCube. These are some of my favorite Star Wars games. I love playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 when you're doing ship battles. I love all the different hero ships. I love just fighting in a regular TIE Fighter, A-Wing, X-Wing. That stuff is awesome. I love games like this. So if you're as big a fan as I am of Rogue Squadron 2, then you're going to be super stoked to know that this game is going to be coming. And I believe it's the studio that made Star Wars Battlefront 2. And what was that other game? And Anthem. Whoops. There's hope. There's hope. Yeah, both those games had lots of updates after the fact. Obviously, Anthem's still up in the air, but Battlefront 2 had a lot of support after. And honestly, me and my friends that played Battlefront 2, we were pretty upset with the changes they made. They kind of erased all of, they had the microtransactions, and then they kind of erased all of the progress that you can make, that you made, and by resetting everything, and it was just a mess. I think there's lawsuits involved with that, to be honest. But okay, so I kind of bummed myself out, but to be honest, I'm still excited because this has the potential to be a great game. If they really made the starship battles like the first the first part of it's gonna be the focus of the game, rather than also having the hero battles on ground with lightsabers and stuff, which is all fun and it's all great, but ship-based Star Wars game. It's exciting. So moving on, this is our last bit of news for the week. This is actually really interesting. So Destiny 2 removes skill-based matchmaking for most Crucible playlists. So that's pretty much all of the Crucible playlists except for Survival and Survival Freelance, and nobody plays those. I think those are the ones, I don't remember if those are the ones where you just have like a limited amount of lives, or they're the ones that are the free-for-all. I forget because I don't play those often. I play, is it Slayer? Just head to head, and I love Control. I really, really like Control. I like that it kind of gets you to battle over territory and stuff. It's fun. So, this is interesting. So this happened last week. At the beginning of the week when the new season started, they had skill-based matchmaking, and then halfway through the week, they just disbanded it, which is interesting because at the beginning of the week, I was in a group with my clan, and we were playing just Crucible, and we were getting matched up with people that were just destroying us. I was looking at some of the people in my clan, and their kill-death ratio was pretty low, and mine, it seemed like the people we were playing were like my levels, and I was reading this and it made sense. It was like part of the problem with the skill-based matchmaking is that if you're in a group like we were, and I have higher stats just in Crucible than my clan mates, they're gonna match us against people that are like as good as your best player. So you're gonna maybe, and it can go back and forth, but basically it can be unbalanced in that way, and I saw it firsthand. My clan was getting pretty trounced on. I was up towards the top. It seemed like I was matched pretty well, but the other people in my clan were not matched up so well. So that's not just to toot my own horn. That's just I saw it. So I was like, okay. And then later that week, it was really weird because later that week I was playing some games where I was just destroying some people, and it makes sense now. So they took away that. So now you can just be matched up with anybody. So things are going to be a little bit more lopsided now, it seems like. But to be honest, I'm so happy with that. I'm okay with that. I love dominating, doing really well. It makes for great montage videos, which I should probably do some soon. And then even if you're just getting destroyed, it makes for some crazy comebacks. Or it's just like, if you're getting destroyed and you're going to lose, you can just kind of get out like some dinky weapon you never use and just try some interesting, fun, different stuff, But I don't know. Let me know if you guys play Destiny 2. What do you think of this? This is obviously going to be a divisive thing because some people want to, if you're not as good at Crucible, you don't want to be matched up with somebody that's been playing it, 30 hours a week since the day it came out. So I totally get that. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is this a good idea, bad idea? For one, I enjoy it, but that's because I've been playing some Destiny 2. I'm pretty good at it. So let me know in the comments. And other than that, like I said, I'm going to be releasing a video later today. I'm going to watch a couple of the trailers that I really thought were awesome of the PlayStation 5 reveal events. And and I'll be doing some more Let's Plays this week and things like that. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your support. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that jazz. And until next time, I will see you guys later.